Hey, it's old Big Chief from the Whiskey Trip, and welcome back to my education series where I sip on whiskey and give you a little education. What's in my glass tonight? Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond 19-year-old, this wheated bourbon from Heaven Hill Distillery. Yeah, well, let's talk about this Bottled and Bond Act of 1897. What is it and why did it come about? Well, the Bottled and Bond Act of 1897 says a whiskey has to be at least 4 years old. It has to be distilled by one distiller at the same distillery in the same distilling season. Yeah, either from January to June or July to December. And it has to be kept under lock and key in a bonded warehouse controlled by the federal government. Yeah, somebody we really trust, right? Well, so that act was created to protect consumers from dishonest distillers. Dishonest distillers back then, they would take neutral grain spirits, they would take and put iodine in there, tobacco spit, acid, and they would do anything to it to make it taste and look like real whiskey. People were getting sick by it. The term rot gut whiskey, I know you've heard that, but we wanted to protect people from that. So distillers got together, lobbied the federal government. They've come out with this act right here. Now, there's a lot of whiskeys out there that are bottled in bond. They got to be 100 proof, no higher, no lower, at least 4 years old. They go a lot older, like this 19-year-old right here. But a lot of distilleries are coming out with a bottled in bond whiskey. Why is that? Because that's a whiskey you can trust. That's what the act was all about. It told you that bottle on the shelf that says bottled in bond, you can trust it. You can be guaranteed by the federal government, kind of like a warranty, that that whiskey's safe to drink. And we got to love that. There's a lot of good bottles out there of bottled in bond, like I said, but one of the ones I trust that I think everybody should have on their bar is this Evan Williams bottled in bond 100 proof whiskey. Yes, Evan Williams comes from Heaven Hill Distillery too. They have a whole bunch of them. They even have a bottled in bond professor. Yeah, old Bernie Lubbers. So hopefully that answers some questions about the Bottled in Bond Act, what bottled in bond is. Even though I always say drink craft whiskey, sometimes you just got to grab something from one of those big boys. I still say support craft distilleries like Ironclad right here. But hopefully you love this education. Keep subscribing, keep following. This is old Big Chief, and thanks for taking this ride with me, baby.